Hello, welcome back to Shamrock Fresh. I'm your chef, Starson Roy, and today we'll be discussing a few items from our COP section in this month's menu solutions. Let's go ahead and start off with our Easter segment of the flyer. We do have 3 items to show you today. The first one, of course, will be our Colorado rack of lamb. As you can see, it will come in a full loin, 8-bone loin, ready to go. It will be partially Frenched and the top cap removed. Of course, you can always take it down and French a little bit more and then cut it into 2 chops or single chops if you'd like. And now we'll be switching over to our leg of lamb. This, of course, is another Colorado product, and it says BRT on the description, which actually stands for boned, rolled, and tied. It'll have a netting around the entire piece of meat. And if you pull back this top muscle, you actually see a little cavity where the bone used to sit. This, of course, is really easy to pull off the netting, cut into it, fillet it open, and then you can actually stuff it with your selection of ingredients. This is actually featured in our menu solutions recipe this month, and we'll be stuffing this with arugula and feta in our upcoming recipe. Our last item for Easter is our pork ossobuco. This item will also be featured in this month's menu solutions by a recipe that's done by Chef Carl Demiri. This pork shank is actually a very economical way to create a great presentation on the plate and to be very economical and lots of profit and dollars to the bottom line. We're going to move on to our menu items for Mother's Day. We're going to start off with a Rocky frying chicken. Now this is a free range, all natural chicken, and it's also available in the Rosie edition that's going to be organic as well. Next item will be our bone-in New York. Now this is a 12-ounce sterling silver. You can see by the beautiful marbling, it is a sterling silver product, and it does have the bone still attached to it. The bone is going to add to a lot of moisture as you cook it and be a beautiful centerpiece for any menu. Our next item will actually be our seafood item. Now this is a red snapper fillet. This is going to be frozen, and this will be a 6 to 8 ounce portion. This is great for buffets, a very economical way to include fish into the buffet or on any menu as a surf and turf combination. Our last item, one of my personal favorites, is lobster meat. Now this one actually comes in already done, and it'll have the knuckles, the claws, and the tail meat already included. So it's very easy to take this and prepare it as a steak Oscar to actually put on top of a steak as a garnish, and then of course you can always mince it up a little bit and put it into a béarnaise sauce, which is a great topping to any dish. And that concludes our COP segment for this edition of Menu Solutions. I'm Starson Roy, and we'll see you next time.